A little girl accidentally saw her family's nanny secretly swapping her newborn baby brother with another infant. But instead of intervening immediately, she waited until the nanny left, then quietly switched the babies back. As she cradled her real brother and prepared to return to the hospital room, she was stunned to witness something shocking. The nanny was wrapped in a tight embrace with the girl's father. The nanny had no idea her scheme had been exposed. She was still lost in her fantasy, thinking that once her biological son grew up, he would naturally inherit the billionaire family's fortune. The little girl held her baby brother close, gently calming him. Looking at his innocent face, she silently vowed to protect him. And when the time was right, she would reveal the truth. 18 years passed in the blink of an eye. The little girl had grown into a renowned musician. One day, she rushed home from overseas after learning her wealthy mother had fallen seriously ill. But the moment she stepped into the house, she saw the nanny scolding her own son. Just 10 minutes earlier, the nanny had seen her son wearing a sweater she had knitted by hand. A sweater she had intended for her biological son. Furious, she lashed out at the boy. The returning siblings walked in on the scene. They criticized the nanny for being cruel, saying she treated the boy like an evil stepmother would. But the nanny snapped back, saying her child came from a humble background and didn't deserve nice things. Then, wearing a fake smile, she pulled the young master toward her and insisted she'd made him some nourishing tonic to boost his health. But the boy replied that his sister had just returned and needed it more than he did. The nanny immediately argued that the girl was already grown up and didn't need it anymore. She claimed all the best things in the house were saved for the young master. Watching the nanny's shameless behavior, the girl finally spoke up. She demanded to know who gave the nanny the right to make decisions for their family. The nanny, completely brazen, said she was like a sister to the girl's mother and basically considered herself half the mistress of the house. She even suggested that since the girl would eventually get married and leave, she should stay out of family matters. That was the last straw. Years of bottled-up resentment burst from the girl in a single moment. She announced she was firing the nanny on the spot. To her surprise, her younger brother immediately objected. The nanny collapsed to the floor, wailing and screaming that the girl was being heartless. As the argument escalated, the girl's mother slowly came down the stairs. When she heard her daughter was trying to fire the nanny, she firmly refused. The mother had always treated the nanny as her closest friend. Despite her daughter's warnings, she wouldn't listen. She even insisted that the household could survive without anyone but the nanny. Her son nodded in agreement. Seeing how blindly loyal her mother and brother were to the nanny, the girl made a quick decision. She would let the nanny stay, for now. What the nanny didn't know was that the girl was deliberately keeping her close, to gather proof of her affair with their father. Her chance came sooner than expected. The nanny received a call from the girl's father and pretended she was going out to deliver clothes. She had no clue the girl had already figured everything out. The girl had planted someone at their secret meeting location, ready to catch them in the act. The foolish nanny thought she could get away with her schemes. She didn't realize someone in black was hiding nearby, filming everything.